So I'm in my 20s and I did not expect life to turn out the way it is, how it would be as an adult. I was warned when I was like in my early 20s, like real early 20s, like 20, 21. I'll say like 20, that all I would do as an adult is work. But that's not what you see on TV. When you watch these sitcoms and you see people still having a life, still talking to friends, still partying and do whatever, when you're watching this as a child, watching these adults and how they function and these TV shows, you expect that life would be like that, especially watching the series Friends. And you see them always together, you see them always socializing. You kind of have this expectation of what you think being an adult, what it would be. And then you grow up and those expectations are shattered. Right now, my living situation, well, first off, I'm in Atlanta, so I thought that I would have that reality TV show where Atlanta Housewives, where they have the nice, you know, what do you call it? I can't think of it. Condos, yeah, condos, and they're just living it up and they're socializing with friends. And in reality, all I do is work. Do I socialize? Yeah, but even when I socialize, I work so much that when I socialize, I'm tired. it's just not it's just not what I expected. Um the amount that we get paid is not enough. There are nurses that are struggling, which I was like, what? How are nurses struggling? There was one I saw on YouTube, this one nurse, he was living in a van. And I'm like, how is he a nurse and he's living in a van? Like, I thought if I reached to that point, like, I would be good. If I'm a nurse, I would be good. But apparently that's not the case. But yeah, it's not easy. I have a roommate. I mean, you can see in my living situation. I live in a basement and I have a roommate. And yeah, I'm just struggling. Um, being an adult is, I mean, all I think about is money, how I'm gonna pay my bills, and it's not enough. I thought that if you work a job, they're gonna support your lifestyle fully, but it doesn't. I should be able. I mean, I'm an adult. I'm over 25. I feel like I should be able to afford my own place by now. I did get a raise from my job, and it's still not enough. I got a $2 raise because I was like, hey, inflation, can't really survive out here making X amount of money an hour. And they decided to give me a raise, but that's still not enough. I'm still struggling. The $2 won't make a difference. I remember I was a couple years ago, I was living on my own. Rent was 800. This is before inflation, and I knew inflation was going to happen, but because I knew that inflation was going to happen because of a source I was following, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. I remember living on 800 by myself. I lived comfortably. I was able to make 800. I'm sorry, I don't want to get emotional, but and they raised my rent to 1,200. Thankfully, I can live with my parents. I'm sorry, I live with family. And I just say my parents, but family. And then I moved with my parents. But yeah, there's nothing like being in your own place, having a nice place to go home every night, have your own space, invite whoever you want to invite, and do whatever you want to do. Like, there's nothing like it. And now I'm in someone's basement. I'm thankful that I have a roommate, but it's not it's not easy. But just the cost of living has gone through the roof. And I mean, I saw like eggs $4 or $5. They used to be $1.99 and now it's $4 or $5. But yeah, our pay rate is not increasing at the amount of inflation. So I'm just like, how are people affording life? Thankfully, the taxes help, but that help only lasts for so long, and then you're sucked right back into reality.